Do you see what makes these assault rifles unstoppable? I have thousands of eliminations with assault rifles and have cracked the code on what attachments are necessary and which ones need to get thrown in the trash. To set the stage, I am demonstrating this method with 8 attachments, but the concept behind the strategy will work for any number of attachments, so let's jump into this. The main focus for the assault rifle is 2 specific stat lines. We are going to focus on building up accuracy and firepower. Now, I would make the argument that accuracy is the most important statistic here, so anytime that I have to choose between accuracy and firepower, I will lean towards accuracy. Let's start building this assault rifle class. I will grab this baseline M15 Mod 0. I have 9 slots here, so I will have to leave one attachment off, and I will be leaving off the laser. I will start on the muzzle, and we will come back to the optic as the very last attachment. Remember what I said, we want firepower and accuracy, and those are more important than mobility and handling. So, to give me the best firepower and accuracy, I will look through, but the LTI at the very top, that gives me the best of both worlds, and so that is what I will go with. Now notice it has a con that shows my location and position, but listen, once we get this class set, nobody is going to want to come find me because this gun is going to wreck them. Now for the barrel, this is where you get a lot more accuracy, and so for me, I usually go with the one that gives me the best accuracy, but also gives me damage range and bullet velocity. And now that we have that set, it's time to go to the underbarrel, and I don't want a launcher as my underbarrel. I know that gives more firepower, but again, I'm looking for more accuracy when it comes to the option between the two. And so I will go with the VAS at the very top. That gives me the absolute best accuracy. And then for magazine, this is where firepower kicks in, and I'm going the biggest magazine I possibly can have. I don't like reloading, and I want to fire as many bullets as possible. With the rear grip, this brings me to more accuracy. There are several good options, but I tend to go with this one here on bottom. And then for the stock, this is where I max my accuracy out. Right here, that is the best option there in the middle. It gives the most accuracy. I know it has aim down sight speed as a con, but that doesn't really matter with how good this gun's going to be. And then like I said, we're going to skip the laser, and now for the fire mod, this is where more firepower comes into play. So for me, I've prestiged this gun, so I use that very top one there. That gives me the best accuracy, best firepower overall I can possibly have. Now that we have everything we want on this gun for the optic, it just comes down to personal preference. For me, I like the lethal tool sight because it has a good view and it has 0 cons to it. But if you prefer a laser, throw a laser on there, don't have an optic, or you want a long range optic, go for it. Whatever you prefer on that. And then finally, after you have all of that set, go to the customization page, throw on your favorite camo, decorate your gun to your personal liking, and go wreck some people with this class and attachment method, because you are going to be unstoppable with assault rifles now. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you're into this content, and enjoy the gameplay footage from this gun that I have created. Have that good ratio.
They're coming for me. They don't like me.
Available for assignment. Dog standing by.
I got a dog. Dude, I have 12 kills, no deaths.
In their ass right now.
I can't kill a whole team at one time and not get something from that.
Surely you do.
security personnel report to
No.
supervisors for
Dude,
evaluation.
how do we look at our score? How do we lose? Oh, mindless.
Look at the bottom guy.
Golly. I got best play.
Yes.
Time's up. Incoming frag.
Oh my god.
5 kills.
That's funny.
And we don't even get to celebrate.